Before we can begin to assess risk, we must first understand the structure of the software itself. Let's use Firefox as an example. Every software is composed of three parts: libraries, DLL files, that house the business logic, executables, exe files, that run commands, and resources, text and image files, that make everything look nice. After learning the components associated with each application, vRx collects the data and uses it to build contextual risk with exploitation factors, or X tags. X tags are broken down into two groups: threat, CVE or 0-day, and contextual data, who is using it, on which asset, and how. We'll use this risk graph throughout the video to demonstrate how the risk grows with each X tag. Let's start with the threat. Firefox is in version 56.0.1 and has a known vulnerability. vRx tags it down with known vulnerability, and we see the risk rise in the graph. vRx can also predict a vulnerability using binary analysis algorithms. If one is found, it's tagged with attack surface. Now that threat is complete, let's find the contextual factors. We'll start with the external feed. vRx determined that this CVE has a publicly available exploit, so it tags it as easy to exploit, and we see the corresponding rise in risk. Let's look at the internal feeds by examining the activity of a few executables. From the data it gathered, vRx determined that this executable is always running, so it tags it with high usage. And it determined that this executable is running under a local admin, so it tags it with admin usage. We can now start to see how risk is being built around specific user activity and asset context. Let's see how this is reflected in the dashboard. Here is the main dashboard. Let's explore our high-risk apps. We can see that Firefox is high risk. Let's navigate over to vRx Analysis. And here we have the risk overview and the graph that was built earlier from X tags. X tags determine and decipher application risk severity, from high to medium to low, making it easy for security teams to pinpoint the most critical threats. vRx, Vulnerability Intelligence, Threat Prioritization. Start your free trial at vicarious.io/sign/up.